If you're considering the Freedom Mobile eSIM for your international travels, you'll want to stick around to hear everything you need to know before making your purchase. While Freedom Mobile's eSIM is a solid option for some travelers, there are a few things that might make you think twice, especially compared to other international eSIM providers. Let's dive in. The first thing to keep in mind is that Freedom Mobile's eSIM is available only for Canadian customers. If you're from outside Canada, this option won't be available to you. In contrast, providers like Airalo cater to a wider audience, offering eSIMs to customers worldwide. Next thing, let's talk about coverage. Freedom Mobile eSIM provides decent coverage in Canada, but when you're traveling internationally, the service quality can vary significantly depending on where you are. Compared to larger global eSIM networks like Airalo or Holafly, which have extensive global coverage, you might experience some limitations with Freedom Mobile in certain countries. The third thing you need to know is about activation. While Freedom Mobile's eSIM activation is relatively straightforward for those familiar with the process, it might be confusing for first-time users, especially when traveling. Most international eSIM providers like Airalo offer easy-to-follow app-based activation, which tends to be more user-friendly. The fourth thing to consider is pricing. Freedom Mobile eSIM may seem affordable on the surface, but when compared to international eSIM providers like Airalo, the cost can add up quickly for data plans that are not as extensive. Airalo, for example, offers better data options for longer trips at competitive prices, making it a better deal in many cases. Fifth on the list is the data plan options. Freedom Mobile provides some data plans, but they can be a bit restrictive. If you're a frequent traveler or need a lot of data, you might find other providers like Holafly or Airalo more suited to your needs with their more flexible, international-focused data plans. Now, let's talk about speed. In terms of internet speed, Freedom Mobile's eSIM is solid within Canada, but can suffer from slower speeds in international locations. International-focused eSIM providers are often optimized for high-speed data abroad, making them a better choice for those who need fast and reliable internet on the go. The seventh thing is customer support. Freedom Mobile offers decent customer support in Canada, but when you're abroad, getting quick assistance can be more challenging. Global eSIM providers like Airalo and Holafly have better support for international travelers, often offering 24/7 help in multiple languages. Eighth thing, data rollover. With Freedom Mobile, unused data from your plan typically doesn't roll over to the next month. If you're looking for a plan that gives you the flexibility to use your unused data at a later time, you'll want to look at providers like Airalo, which offer rollover options on some of their plans. The ninth point is compatibility. Freedom Mobile eSIM is compatible with most modern phones, but it's always a good idea to double-check if your device supports eSIM before purchasing. Compared to other providers like Airalo, which have a broader compatibility range, Freedom Mobile's eSIM might not support older devices. The 10th thing you need to know is about coverage speed. Freedom Mobile can be hit or miss depending on where you are traveling. Larger global providers like Airalo have a more reliable speed in various countries, and you can get an idea of the coverage quality before you go through their app. The 11th point is about the activation process, once again. It can be a bit more involved with Freedom Mobile's eSIM, especially for first-time users. Providers like Airalo simplify the process by allowing you to instantly activate your eSIM as soon as you land, without much hassle. Finally, the 12th thing you need to consider is the overall flexibility. Freedom Mobile eSIM is a good option if you're sticking to Canada and close borders. But for more global travelers, providers like Airalo, which offer more flexible and tailored options for international trips, are likely a better choice. So, is Freedom Mobile's eSIM a good option? For Canadian travelers who need basic data in Canada and nearby regions, it's a decent choice. But if you want more coverage, better data plans, and global support, we recommend checking out our top pick, Airalo, which you can try for free.